Welcome back to TerryTracker channel and welcome back to the vlog. And I've just been picked up of Shaggy. We're going across the coast radio onto Shaggy's show, which is Unleashed with Shaggy. It is Unleashed with Shaggy, isn't it? Not Shagpile. It's Shaggy or Shagpile?
Unleashed with Shaggy, aye.
Unleashed with, I can't speak.
Unleashed with Shaggy.
Unleashed with Shaggy. Unleashed with Shaggy. It's on at 6 PM GMT every Monday night. If you want to listen in on your smart speaker, ask Alexa to play KOAST. You have to spell it out, Coast Radio, and you'll be able to listen into them.
Hello and welcome to the show. This is the Unleashed show with me, Shaggy, and I have a very special guest in the studio with me tonight. But we're going to play a track first. But before we do that, can you say hello?
Hello.
We've got TerryTracker in the studio. Hey!
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have a little bit chinwag and talk about his daily vlogging and stuff on his YouTube channel. But first of all, we're going to play a track. Here's Steve Earle, and this is Satellite Radio. That was Steve Earle, Satellite Radio. Right then, we've got TerryTracker in the studio. Say hello again, Terry.
Hello.
Here you go. We're going to have a little bit chat with Terry and see what it's all about. We're going to, in fact, you can just kick it off and you can just tell us what you do.
Basically, I do a daily vlog on YouTube. It started off because of lockdown, and it was an excuse to get out. I bought a GoPro camera to go to the Isle of Man with on my motorcycle, and it got cancelled. And it was just an excuse, like I say, just to get out and walk. So I took the camera with me, started talking to it, and I was going to do it for the 30 days of lockdown. And as you all know, the lockdown has just ended today, so
a little bit longer.
18 months later, I'm still doing it every single day.
Excellent. So what kind of stuff are you videoing? Is it like, are you just like, is it yourself? Are you videoing what you're doing? Or?
It's basically a bit of everything. What I do on a daily basis. So what I do for work. So I actually do antiques, buy and sell antiques. So I take the camera with me. When I used to be able to go to Belgium, I take it to antique fairs. Whatever I'm doing that day, I just take the camera with me, and it follows my daily life.
I think we should have a little plug for your antique business then, if that's the case. So like,
all right, yeah.
Is there a way to find your antiques?
There is, yes. Just go to Google and type in Godfather Antiques, and I'll come up top of the search bar.
There you go. So you just got out and started wandering around with this camera, video and stuff. And have you just like learnt along the way? Have you been like kind of were you doing any kind of video stuff before that? Or?
No, all the things I've learnt has just been what I've been playing with the camera basically, and what you told me, because if you remember right in the beginning, I kept phoning you up and saying,
I'd have an arm, I've not seen it.
What's ISO and what's this doing? What is that doing? Yeah, so you helped me along with frame rates and things like that.
Aye, so if you didn't know with Terry and TerryTracker, then obviously we're mates. We have been for a long time, and we'll get into that a little bit later, and how he was involved in music and stuff with me, you know. But aye, so we're gonna give you a little YouTube channel a shout. You can tell them where to find it new, just in case they want to sit and have a look.
Yeah, just go onto YouTube or go into Google, and it's youtube.com/TerryTracker channel.
There you go. We're going to play another track, but Terry's going to introduce it because Terry picked a few tracks for tonight. So tell us a little bit about this track and why you picked it.
This one, it's another one of our mates, Paul Liddell, who he used to do a lot of solo stuff, but now he's got into is it Smack Mammoth, I think it's called now? Smack Mammoth. So he's changed the way he does his music, but this is one of his, it's one of my favourite songs, and it's Paul Liddell, Little Rivers.
There you go. We'll be back soon. Ah, that was Derek Yates Williamson. Awesome. That's inspiration. You need to check his new album. Like, it's absolutely awesome for a local lad. It's called Ghosts, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's a proper cracking. Aye, just a great album. We've got some questions in for Terry. We've got a few people text in with some questions, so I'm gonna read a couple out and see what Terry can come up with. We've got a question. He says, "What's one of Terry's favourite places to eat?"
Anywhere there's food. I haven't got a favourite place, but
You did recommend that Thai place in Malta to me once.
Nat on Thai is a nice place.
What was the that soup stuff? Oh,
Tom Yum.
oh,
Tom Yum
that's the
soup?
stuff. Aye,
That's the
Good
stuff. But yeah, there is a place I went to recently which the food was good, it was quite expensive, but it was just a fun place to be, and it was the roller coaster restaurant at Alton Towers. And they literally send you food on a roller coaster to your table.
That seems kind of good, like. I'm being there.
No, I'd never been, but that's the first time I've been, and I would go back and recommend it.
Did you have your camera out?
I did, yes, and I actually vlogged it.
So there's a video about that.
There is a video about
You
that.
can, so if you want to find out about this roller coaster restaurant,
Well,
you
restaurant.
you can nip onto Terry's YouTube channel, which he's going to give you the address again.
It is youtube.com/TerryTracker channel.
He's also vlogging this whole show, by the way. So
Well, parts of.
There's cameras pointing at us from every angle, and sound men, directors, clapperboards, stuff like that.
Got a full crew.
They're all here. So you'll see this again on his YouTube channel. It'll probably be a bit different when you see it on the video, you know. So, so Harley, so like I remember playing. I was doing something in the kitchen and I videoed it. I can't remember what I was doing. I was sure I was cooking or something, and I ended up on my Facebook. It was something silly, but in the background there was some music playing, and Hardy messages, and he said, "Oh, that sounds like right Northumbrian and that." And I was like, it was Johnny Dickinson. Unfortunately, Johnny Dickinson's passed, but he was a lovely fella, an amazing guitar player. And this was the track which was in the background, Hardy. So if you can remember it, this is a Jacobite farewell, and it's an old poem from 1716, and he turned it into this track. So here you go. This is for you, Hardy. It's on here, like.
Oh, aye.
We steal flyers and nowhere to sail. That was for Mickey Gale up in Scotland, and then you come to van. What a mint time you're going to have in that hour.
Happy travels.
Aye, it's lush and all. I'll send you some photos. You can have a look. Right then, Terry, do you have any jokes out?
None that I can say on there.
Oh, we'll look down there then. We'll look down there. How about converting your van? Your van would make a mint camper van.
It would, but then how do I put antiques in it?
Get another van?
Sounds good.
It's
I would love to. I would absolutely love to.
Terry's antique van is absolutely huge. It's massive, and it would just make such a good camper like that. It'd be awesome. You could have like king size bed in that in, couldn't you?
I could, aye.
That'd be kind of cool. You've got a caravan though, haven't you?
I have, yes.
You've been spending a bit of time. You did decent videos, didn't you? What was the you were getting like American Food Centre and
That's right, off Chris Goforth.
right? Oh, he sent them over.
He sent it over.
Right.
He sent us over a couple of food packages with American snacks in it. And because he lives in San Antonio, he's very close to the Mexican border.
Right.
So he sent me a load of Mexican candies over as well. And I think he done it for a joke, because I don't think there was one of the Mexican ones that was nice. They were all absolutely rancid. But I've had things sent over from Sweden as well. So I had a food parcel sent over from there with things to try. Again, that was just mainly salty stuff.
Ooh.
So
Basically, if you go on YouTube, you can catch these videos, and he's just sitting in the caravan, like actually opening the box, and you can just
and
watch,
trying them out, aye.
watch him just
The reaction.
Watch the reaction.
But to be fair, my wife's reaction is a lot better than mine. I try and hold it in a lot more than she does.
And so do you send stuff back?
I sent stuff to Chris. I've sent a couple of things to Chris before. And if you're anywhere in the world, listen to this, I could do with getting some more stuff sent over. So anywhere in the world, your local delicacies, just send them over to me.
I would love to see you try that tinned fish stuff where people.
From Sweden. Well,
What's that called?
yeah. Well, I was going to get some of that, and I thought I was going to get that when I got the Swedish package, but it's illegal to put on an aeroplane
Is it?
because it's pressurized, because it's fermented inside the can. So the cans,
Oh,
so the can gets pressure inside of it. It goes in the plane, it explodes, and I can't get the smell out the plane.
can you imagine that?
Forever.
Sitting on a plane and you just start getting that smell of like. Because
Yeah.
I've seen some videos of the reactions with that, like, and it's just.
But it is illegal to actually post.
Is it?
Thank God.
So if anybody wants to, like, hide it in a box of something else,
Well, it would pop. That's the issue.
aye.
And I'm sure you'd be able to smell it.
But there's people getting it here, isn't there? There's loads of people doing videos.
I think you can buy it in this country. It comes across on a ship.
Right. If anybody does now, know where can find this stuff and wants to send Terry, I forget what it's called. What's it called?
Oh, I can't remember.
Well, I'm going to Google this in the middle of the break when we've got the next track on, and I'm going to try and find out what this is called. And if anybody can find out on the internet how to send him this tin of fish, I'll gladly pay for it, and we'll get into video and do this whole.
And you'll feature in that vlog as well.
I will. I'll come along and stand outside the caravan watching you through the window.
I won't open it. I will not open it in the caravan.
Oh, it looks bad. Like, it looks bad. But if there is anything, I mean, I'm sure Mick and Gail might have some kind of mad Scottish, something that we just didn't get down here.
Like those little weird furry animals with the big noses and ears. What they call haggises.
I was actually talking to the kids about this yesterday, and Macy was in the car, and we were going to the chip shop, and she says, "What are you getting from the chip?" And I says, "Oh, do you know what it is? I really like some haggis and chips." And then she said, like, "Well, what's haggis? Isn't that like?" She had like this sheep stomach thing, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's like, and I pulled the photos up on my phone and showed her this little haggis like in the garden, and there's loads of photos, and she was like, "No, that's not a haggis." I was like, "It is. That's a haggis. That's just, that's a genuine."
They only
Scottish-"
come out at night though, don't they?
It was actually a left-legged haggis, now the one I found photos of.
A left-legged
A
one.
left-legged one, aye. So it's but aye. So if anybody wants to send something strange to Terry or me, and I'll get it to Terry, you can drop us a message or drop us a text or just,
They can email me if they
get in touch.
they want it.
There
It's
you go.
terry@terrytracker.co.uk.
What's that?
Terry@terry. I can't speak now. Terry@terrytracker.co.uk.
Right, there you go. Drop them an email and say hello, and just say, "Yeah, I've got this stuff for you. I'm going to send it, and Shaggy's going to pay for it, and then we'll get it done." With headlines coming up, and Sam Gibson, Little Comets. There's also just hang around for a little bit longer, and then of course we have the Renegade Rock Show coming up with G-Man on the hour, which is always a treat if you like your rock stuff. Take care, folks, and I shall see you next week. It's always a Monday, it's always 6 to 8, and I'm always here. So, see you. All the best. You're watching the TerryTracker channel. Now it's time to do your job.